Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the last episode in my Single Mom Ember series. We're going to go back and finish today. Keep watching. Okay, here we go. The last video in the series. I'm going to start off by going through and sorting through this medicine and making categories and seeing how many things I have of each category that are not expired, and then going through and figuring out what size of a container that I'm going to need to store it all in one place. And right now, I'm just checking for the expiration dates. I'm going through all this stuff that I found all around the house. Some of it was in the bathroom. Some of it was, in a couple of different cupboards in the kitchen, on top of the microwave, on another shelf, stuff like that. So I've got it all consolidated here, and we're just going to go through it, throw out the expired, separate it into categories, and so on. And then I'll show you the container that I came up with and what it looks like. But yeah, this video is going to be kind of all over the place because it's basically tying up loose ends. I'm going to grab a list and show you a list that I made of the things that I need to finish up, and it's going to be fun. And here's what I came up with. You have a cold and flu section, a stomach ache section, Band-Aid section. This, I had everything in the same bin, but then I separated the batteries from the tape because she had so many of each. And I even found even more after that. And then this, so you know that big cardboard box that had the makeup spilled all over inside of it? Well, these were in there also. And so I'm going to clean these off, and then we're going to, at some point in this video, we're going to go to the dump, and that's going to be the end of this day. And then the next day, I'll show you my list of last-minute things I need to get done, and then we're just going to go around and accomplish those. I came up with this list, because it's like the night before. Oh, well, I got to get all this stuff finished, so this is the list I came up with for that. I'll show it to you a little bit later. This is just a little bowl of air fresheners. Okay, so the top of the fridge. If you've been watching this series at all, you know that every time, I came here about a year ago, forgot to do the top of the fridge. And then, like a couple months ago when I started coming back, the first thing, I forgot to do the top of the fridge again. That rag was hanging on the fridge by magnets because it was wet, and I was using it to soften up these stickers. Yeah. So since today is the last video, it's the second to the last day, and it's the last video, and it's kind of a touch-up video. Yeah, the top of those cupboards I did not clean, though. I did not touch those up. Because if you have cupboards that don't go all the way to the ceiling, in your kitchen, oh my, those can get so... It's not just dust that you can just, let me just wipe this off. It's greasy dust. The kitchen was actually not that bad when we first got there. I'm the one that pretty much made this whole mess because I'm dragging things from other rooms, and you know what I mean. You know how that goes. It always gets worse before it gets better, which I don't really like that, but that's just the way it goes. So I'm just going to clean this refrigerator. It had lots of sticky and fingerprints and glue stuff, and I did not do the inside because I already have doing the inside of this refrigerator once before. So I'm just trying not to duplicate. Now at the end you will see that I did the toy room again. So that's, yeah, because I mean, how are you going to do the whole house and then not the toy room? So yes, so in this video you're also going to see me show you a final whole house tour, because I'm going around doing all these last minute finishing touches. I just want it to look like a model home, you know, when she comes back, and just have the whole thing finally finished. Because, you know, a year ago when I just did the one living room, it's like, or actually I did the kitchen and the living room a year ago, and the bathroom before it was remodeled. I will link the whole playlist. Now I just have to deal with all the stuff that I took down from the top of the refrigerator. There's cleaning supplies, cereal. So I just put the cleaning supplies with the other cleaning supplies and the cereal on the breakfast cart. And yeah, I'll put this empty bag with the other bags. Yep, it's easier to put things away once you've been here a while and you know kind of where things go now. Now that I've been in this house for a few days in a row, I literally know where everything is, to the point where you could hand me anything and I will tell you exactly where it goes, or at least where I put it. When you stop and think about where does this go, if it's your house, it goes in the place where you would look for it first. I've mentioned that before. I learned that from Dana K. White, and it makes total sense. I have tried to rearrange my stuff before to places where I feel like, oh, well, a normal person would put this here. But then I can't find it. So I just go ahead, and even though it might seem weird, I will put things in odd places just because that's literally where I would look for it first. And so if I want to make sure I find it again, that's where I'm going to have to end up putting it. More unmatched socks. It wouldn't be a clean for free video without unmatched socks, now would it? That and a bag of bags. Those are the two requirements. I found this bag in the laundry room, and at first I thought it was garbage, but then I realized I don't think it's garbage, so I went ahead and just dumped it out to check. And the unmatched shoes, too. So a couple days ago, I reached 2,000 subscribers, and I'm so excited. I posted to ask how you guys think I should celebrate, and somebody said cake, somebody said balloons, and my Aunt Jackie said take me out to lunch, which is doable because she is here visiting right now. And so I think we are going to do that today. And I'll bring a little balloon, and maybe I'll have a little piece of cake. But yeah, a while ago, I found my grandma's old polyester outfit, and I was jokingly saying, oh, I should wear this when I hit 2,000 subscribers. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. We'll have to just wait and see. Oh, also in this video, I'm going to use, instead of before photos, I'm going to use before footage, because I didn't really take a lot of before photos because I wasn't planning on doing all the things. You know, like the living room with all the clothes all over and stuff like that. But anyway, I just would like to thank you again for subscribing. This is a cool milestone. Woohoo! I guess my next one will be 5,000. I don't know why 2,000 was. What are the milestones supposed to be? 1,000 and 5,000 and 10,000? Well, I'm saying 1,000 and 2,000 and 5,000. I have this orange sticker stuck to the back of my pant leg ever since this video started. And it's driving me nuts. Like, what the heck? How did I never notice that? Good grief. My husband got scared by a Halloween decoration. He had to come and show me what it was. It's like a trap. It looks like a mouse trap. And he touched it and it started screaming. Oh, that's funny. He's working on hanging up that third shelf in the kitchen above the microwave right now, I think, is what he's starting to work on next. Okay. This toy room I have done before, so I wasn't going to do it again because it would be like a rerun, but I decided that in order to make the whole house complete, I would have to redo it just this one last time, because that way every room is done and you walk into the house and it just feels good, really good. It's just, an accumulation of not putting her stuff away. So it's not that hard to clean up. So I'm just going to clean it up again. I think this took me like 45 minutes or so. But this time I brought these little organizing bins, and they all go on like a little shelf. So I'm hoping maybe it will be easier because she was able to get rid of a lot of stuff. I just kept taking pictures, just different things, broken mostly, and asking her if it was okay to get rid of. And she pretty much said yes to everything but just a few things. So anyway, this is going to look a lot better. She wanted to keep the tunnels, but I just folded them up and put them in one of those, the zipper bag that it came with. That was an experience. I filmed it. Oh my goodness. The first one or two just folded up perfectly and slid right into the bag. But then I can't remember if it was the second or the third one. Oh my gosh. I tried to fold that thing for like 5 minutes. You see that container on the top right-hand corner of your screen with the rip in it and the red handle? That's where these stuffed animals were last time I cleaned this room. But my husband put together this big red wagon that was in a box, and that's where they go now. I didn't do the top shelf of the closet just because that stuff looked like it was up there for a reason. Kind of like the same thing when I did this room the last time. I didn't touch it either. But, yeah. Basically, I was just trying to make, this room look more presentable and playable. Because nobody wants to play in a room like this. But yeah, that's the little shelf that I brought over. And then all those little bins fit in it. I mean, the thought of Christmas coming up in a toy room that was already a disaster. I was like, I should probably just clean this up really quick. Can you tell I've just been tossing the books over in that corner? Now, if she had a bookshelf on the wall high enough to where she couldn't reach it, so the books couldn't find themselves scattered all over the floor, but like you take a few down at a time and then you exchange them like a library system for new ones, then she could use that little dresser for clothes, because that's what she, you could easily put your socks, underwear, and pajamas in that little clothes, for her. That's what she said originally that was for, but then I guess she just started putting books in it, so now it just became like the book dresser. I just remembered that I didn't call attention to the fact that my husband got those stickers off that TV. You'll see at the end of the video. I didn't even remember that he did that until just now when I was looking at the TV, and I almost said, oh man, I should have got those stickers off the TV, but then I realized, wait a minute, I think he did do that. Anyway, these balls, I think balls belong at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't like home ball pits. It just is like a bad habit to throw everything around. I don't know, maybe it's just the amount of toys. Maybe if that's all you had was a ball pit and, a few other things, but I don't think there's a toy on Amazon that this child does not own. Well, she was able to get rid of quite a bit, I will say. Yeah, like for instance, those bowling pins that are in that blue bin, she let those go because there was only 3 left. I think some of the other ones must have gotten squashed or something, I don't know. And yeah, there was a racetrack that had missing pieces. Yep, so it all got to go. Okay, here's the deal with this room. I still need to sort through those tools. I think those things go to these little tubes. And everything else is done. Oh, there's 2 more bins I got to get from my house. I forgot to bring them. They go there. And yeah. Let me see if I can figure out how to put this together. Does this... Okay. I mean, not put it together, but untangle it. There was a tube that I found in the laundry room and didn't know that it was for this thing. And it got put out in the shed with what I thought was like plumbing stuff or something. Anyway, I had my husband bring it back in because I realized that it goes with this soccer net. But I spent a lot of time trying to figure this thing out, and then I realized there was a piece missing. It was quite upsetting for a minute. There's a piece missing. And it's nowhere around here. Yeah, these things. Oh my goodness. That one was easy. Shove that one in. That one was easy. Shove that one in. Now this one. I couldn't get it to go flat. I mean, it was ridiculous. Look at this. I'm fighting and struggling with this thing, and I'm like on 12 speed. Finally, I just threw it across the room. I went to this one. That one wasn't so bad. And then I was able to get that one, finally. They take up so much room. You know what I mean? The whole room looks messy just because they exist. I was sorting these tools out to see if it was like one set or like what's going on here, but I think what it is 3 different sets of toys and they all have missing parts. But anyway, she got rid of everything except for the robot looking one. So that was good. Yep. I feel so guilty. Like, I did not vacuum underneath those toys because I already had them up against the wall and I was getting so tired. That's okay because the carpet didn't look bad under there. And then those boxes that were left in the living room, I just couldn't bear to leave them because it's like final touches, So these are the boxes that came from her storage unit, and the only thing she said when So when we emptied the storage unit, she said, if you see anything that has books or DVDs or stuff, I want those in the house. So we piled them up in the house, and then I thought, well, I might as well just put them in here, just get rid of the boxes so it looks nice. I mean, this place looked so nice when we got done with everything. Like, we put the blankets on the rack, and yeah, it looked really cute. She was really happy and sent me a picture like the next morning of herself having coffee, sitting in her little corner that we made with the table. And yeah, she really liked it. Yep, it was a success. All these wires and cords, holy crap. I'm just putting them in this little basket, and I don't know what they go to, so I just told her, all your cords are in this basket. But yeah, what I think, because I've noticed this in a lot of cleaning and organizing and decluttering videos, everybody's got like all these cords, right? I say the cords that you don't know what they go to, gather them all up, put them in a box, mark the box with today's date, and if you haven't needed any of them after 6 months, just donate the whole box. Now, all the stuff that I'm lining up on the hutch there, that is all stuff that I have text messages into her about, and just waiting to see if any of them are donate. Good morning. We're going back again today. So we've spent 12 hours the first day, 12 hours the second day, 8 hours the third day, and today will be our last day, and we are finishing up, and I have a list. We are sticking to it. No distractions. And let me show you the list. So here's the baskets that I had forgotten the day before. So I mark off bringing the baskets. And this is where they go. Actually, they both don't fit on top, so I'm just going to put them both on bottom, and then she can use the top for something else. Like maybe some of this stuff. Well, actually, this stuff is going to be... I'm trying to eliminate some of the non-matching bins. That's why I brought them over, so I wouldn't have to have all those non-matching bins. So that's what that was for. And then maybe some of the bigger toys that don't have a home can go in there. And I don't know how long this will last, but that's not my problem. I just wanted to do it because I like doing it, and it makes people happy. And that to me is a win-win no matter how long it lasts. So hopefully they learn something from it and can try to continue. Now back to my list. We've got the doorknob, checking off, and we've got the rug covering up the trip hazard, checking off, and we've got the new bins, more new bins. I got those because I've been putting everything in this, I call it the mold room. I've been putting everything in here that's like brand new stuff that's never been opened, construction stuff, Christmas stuff, other holiday stuff, and I've just been putting it all in here. So it needs to be properly stored so that when they do come to do the work in here, it's easier to move. I did put all the stuff in the bins. So back to our list. These are for the shelf that my husband is going to hang up. I got those because I found another shelf in the laundry room and I wanted to put it up there because she prefers open shelving. So this way she can put stuff like this up higher for out of the kids' reach and stuff. And back to the list, we brought these light bulbs from home because there was a light fixture that needed that kind in the toy room. So my husband is going to be fixing that. The light is burned out in this room, so he's gonna fix that. And this is where I put the little girl's underwear and socks on this shelf. So cross off underwear and socks. And we found these Halloween blankets around the house, so I put those on the blanket rack. So we get to mark that off. Okay, I'm just gonna update some things on my list, and then my husband and I are gonna go to the dump, and then we're going to come back in the morning. We had to get some other stuff done, so we are going to come back and finish up, and then that will be that.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah. I feel like I should be helping, but I'm filming. I'm busy.
It won't take long. This is my stuff and it's staying in here. That's not.
That thing was heavy. I'll get this. Ooh. Let me just push this stuff back. Oops. I'll get this one.
No, he's gone.
That guy said
Only got glass in it.
he was gonna blow that off, but then he didn't want to blow me. So he said he was gonna sweep it. But then he didn't sweep it either.
I don't want to blow you.
Oh, that's so funny. The rest was the cardboard stuff. One more bag and then the rest is cardboard. That was awesome. Very satisfying. Okay, this is Halloween decorations. And this is her new purse and some purse stuff there. I found that new. And then this is her toy room. Okay, so I finally got done with the laundry room. I put all the blankets in there. And I put all There's a couple little jackets and a hat, and all the bathing suits and swimming towels, the step ladder, the trash can, and then I put the little girl's socks and panties down here, and then I put headbands and bows down here, and then this is all her hair stuff to get ready, her detangler, and then this is gloves, swimming goggles, swimming shoes, and then this is her soccer pads and some hand warmers, vacuum parts, and some extension cords and rope, and then the laundry soap is in here with the Tide sticks and all the stuff on top of the dryer is blow up mattress type of stuff, and that green blow up swimming toy, and in that white bag is a drill with some tools, and then in that cardboard box is ant killing stuff. So I know you've already seen everything in the bathroom, but this is the final whole house tour. So I'm going to go ahead and show it again. And that way, if anybody has not seen the whole playlist yet, which I will link below, you can go ahead and watch that also. At the end, I will have a little end card there for you to watch the whole entire playlist. Tooth stuff, dental stuff, and these are the 2 lotions. They wouldn't fit down there, actually 3. And then some hairspray and other stuff, fingernails. And this bathroom was my favorite part of the house because I found those little towels and put them in. And the way I have her little jewelry box arranged with the perfume on top and the little flower arrangement in the corner. Your makeup. And then I put some little washcloths with like hotel soap on them so it looks like a hotel. And it was so cute because she actually said that when she saw it, she was like, oh, it looks like a hotel in here. So I thought that was really cute. And then you've got eye masks and then little hats, and there's panties and bras and socks, and then this is just scarves and gloves and mittens. And then this is all of those pants, skirts, and shirts. And then her books, Alexa, and this bin and this bin are all pants. This bin and this bin are all shirts. And then over here, this is all fancy clothes and costumes and dresses. And they're both the same size and they're exactly the same. Coats are here and then fancy stuff. But down here, this whole section from here to there are all more coats. Lots of coats. And then this is a basket of swimming suits. And then that's a box that it's sentimental memento stuff. And then up there is more bedding because the cupboard was too small. But with the stepladder, you can reach anything you want. And then the rest of the stuff, you can just kind of see it for what it is. I don't really need to point it out. Just games and purses, mostly. And then I also love how the living room turned out. She did have to move that kitchen because you can't lean back in the chair with it, but her little reading corner here to sit and go through her mail. She's got her paper shredder under the table and all the things that she needs to go through and sort and shred are behind the chair there. That's what I was trying to show you. Put together. This is a box of remote controls. This thing had so many parts on it. It was so hard to put together. It took him forever. Brand new pairs of shoes. There's also like 12 brand new pairs of shoes out in the shed that we brought home from her storage unit too. I just had to chuckle about that. And the platform built for a movie theater thing. Oh, and another thing here, I forgot to show you the wagon. So right now the wagon's full of stuffed animals. And then if you wanted to take it for an outing, I was thinking maybe you could just throw the stuffed animals in here so they're not all in here. Now I know I already did the kitchen cabinets, but I changed a few things. So just so you know, the plates are now in here and all your coffee and tea stuff. And then I put cups. Mom's cups on top and kids' cups on bottom. And then these extra cups, like these big, gigantic, enormous cups, and then these disposable cups and these. And these placemats are working really well for liners, for like cupboard liners like this. I put them here. Oh, actually, here's a bowl. These are bowls I was looking for. These two bowls I have lids for. I didn't know where they were at. So anyway, you got your paper plates in there. Now this is where bags go. She had been storing her bags on the floor in the corner behind the food shelf that's under the microwave. Right there where I just pointed. And then over here, I put, these are cup lids that have no matches, and these were bowls that have no matches, but I think this goes, yeah, see, that goes there, and yeah, enjoy. So rather than before pictures of the closet, I'm just going to show you a few clips of before videos. Yeah, look at that closet. And now, after a little vacuum and a little reorganization, this is what it looks like now. And then, who could forget this living room with piles and piles of clothes all over every single chair and all over the floor. And I folded them all and hung them all up. And so now the living room looks like this. Nice and professional movie theater studio. My husband picked up all these bricks that were supposed to be dividing like a flower bed that she wasn't using for that, and brought them over to my mom's house since she didn't want them. And I asked my mom, and so now my husband is helping to put those all around my mom's flower garden or bush garden. I don't know what you call it. But anyway, one man's trash is another man's treasure, as you can see by how cute this turned out. I just think it looks so cute, especially with all the little Halloween decorations. I mean, look at that. That looks so cute. Keith, good job, hon. Okay, and your next before and after is the toy room. We can't forget what a disaster this toy room was. And then the transformation to this. Sorry it's not before and after pictures, but I'm horrible at remembering to do proper before and after photos. So I hope you will forgive me, and I hope you will join me next week to see another Clean for Free. Love you. Bye.